In a world where our greatest potential often lies buried beneath layers of fear and self-doubt, what if the key to a fulfilling life is simply pushing past the limits we've unknowingly set for ourselves? This book is not just a book. It is a lifeline for those grappling with mental health challenges, offering profound insights and actionable strategies to break free from the shackles of anxiety and uncertainty. This journey will beckon you to confront uncomfortable truths and embolden you to reclaim the vibrant existence that awaits beyond your fears. Remember, the moment you decide to challenge your confines is the moment true freedom begins. Stop settling. How to Push Past Fear and Live Fully, written and published by Mindset Liberation. Chapter 1. The Hidden Cost of Playing Small. In the shadows of our daily lives, many individuals struggle silently, tethered to a sense of inadequacy that stifles their potential. This mental health issue is quietly pervasive, rooted in societal pressures, past experiences, and the insidious whispers of self-doubt that echo in our minds. Playing small might seem like a protective measure, but in reality, it often serves as a gilded cage, locking away the aspirations and joys we could embrace. Numerous studies reflect the magnitude of this condition. According to the World Health Organization, over 264 million people worldwide are affected by depression, a significant manifestation of the broader issue of mental well-being that often stems from feeling unworthy or insignificant. Many people playing small cannot attribute their feelings to a single event. Instead, they carry with them a complex tapestry of experiences that range from childhood traumas to societal ridicule. Imagine a young child who loves to paint but never shares their artwork because they fear judgment. As this child grows, they internalize the belief that their talents are unworthy of recognition. This mindset solidifies into adulthood, manifesting in missed opportunities and a life led by the dictates of fear rather than passion. The emergence of this self-limiting behavior often clouds the potential for joy, achievement, and connection, contributing to an ongoing cycle of mental health struggles. Experts stress that this phenomenon is more than just a personal battle. It's reflective of a collective societal narrative. As Dr. Brené Brown highlights, embracing vulnerability is pivotal to courageous living. However, many choose to retreat into invisibility instead of taking the courageous steps towards self-actualization. The cost of playing small extends beyond individual pain. It reverberates throughout families, communities, and workplaces, creating environments where greatness is muted. Those who suppress their ambitions not only hinder their own growth, but also impact others who might draw inspiration from their courage. Statistics reveal that the repercussions of this behavior are more than psychological. They have tangible effects on our workplaces and economy. Companies that encourage authenticity and risk-taking have been shown to outperform those that foster cultures of compliance and fear. In stark contrast, employees who feel undervalued and restrained often exhibit lower productivity and engagement levels. When we settle for less than we are capable of, we not only challenge our own potential, but also deny the world the richness of our contributions. As we delve deeper into this chapter, it is crucial to recognize that the cost of playing small does not only affect your dreams, but also places an emotional and psychological burden on your overall well-being. You may already feel the weight of that burden pressing down on you, a subtle reminder of your unrealized potential. This awareness is the first step toward transformation. Instead of viewing fear as a barrier, consider it a challenge that reveals the truth about yourself. It's an invitation to step beyond perceived limitations and embrace a life filled with possibility. Acknowledging the hidden costs of playing small is not merely an intellectual exercise. It can catalyze a profound journey of self-discovery and empowerment. The emotional toll of playing small can manifest in profound ways, often leading to feelings of inadequacy, frustration, and deep-seated sadness. Individuals caught in this cycle may find themselves unable to celebrate their achievements, perpetually downplaying their successes as mere luck or coincidence. This emotional turmoil can skew decision-making processes, causing people to settle for mediocrity rather than pursue opportunities that align with their true potential. For instance, a skilled employee may refrain from applying for a promotion due to an ingrained belief that they are unworthy of leadership, thus robbing themselves of a pivotal career advancement. In relationships, the ramifications are equally severe. When someone chooses to play small, they may keep their true thoughts and desires hidden, leading to a lack of authenticity and connection. This facade can foster resentment and isolation, driving a wedge between loved ones who sense that something is amiss but cannot pinpoint its source. Take the example of Sarah, who often avoided confrontations with her partner, fearing that expressing her needs would lead to conflict. Over time, this avoidance eroded their relationship, leaving both parties feeling unfulfilled and disconnected. Research shows that emotional suppression can lead to increased anxiety and depression, indicating that the price of playing small permeates deeply into our interactions. Self-esteem, too, takes a significant hit. When individuals consistently deny their capabilities, they reinforce negative self-perceptions, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. According to the Journal of Happiness Studies, those with lower self-esteem are often locked in a cycle of negative thinking that can further perpetuate their feelings of inadequacy. This self-defeating spiral can become all-consuming, making it increasingly difficult to break free from the invisible chains that bind them. So, why do people fall prey to this diminishing mindset? The answer lies partly in societal conditioning and fear of judgment. From a young age, we're often taught that success is tied to specific standards. Anything less might provoke criticism or rejection. This pressure fosters a culture where blending in feels safer than standing out. Psychological research identifies this phenomenon as imposter syndrome, where individuals feel like frauds amid success, convincing themselves they don't belong in certain spaces. Studies show that this syndrome disproportionately affects high-achieving individuals, perpetuating the belief that they are not worthy of their accomplishments. Moreover, the concept of social comparison fuels this reluctance to step into the spotlight. We often scrutinize ourselves against the successes of others, magnifying our perceived shortcomings. This bias is not merely anecdotal. Research from the American Psychological Association indicates that social media exacerbates these feelings of inadequacy, showcasing curated lives that make ordinary existence feel insufficient. The resulting mental haze clouds judgment, distorting reality and reinforcing the decision to play small. Understanding the interplay between emotions, decision-making, relationships, and self-esteem reveals the heavy price of conformity. It is imperative to recognize these patterns and confront them head-on instead of allowing them to dictate your life trajectory. The urgency of this exploration cannot be overstated. Acknowledging the hidden costs of playing small is merely the first step. In our next discussion, we will dive into the hidden warning signs that most people overlook, those subtle indicators that signal the progression of self-limiting beliefs and the urgent need to reclaim your narrative before it slips further away. As we delve deeper into the manifestations of playing small, it becomes vital to highlight the unmistakable signs that various individuals may experience, often without realizing they are caught in this cycle. The mental health issue is seldom silent. It often manifests in subtle yet profound ways. One clear sign is a persistent feeling of unease or discomfort in new social settings, where the anxiety of being judged overrides the joy of connection. Imagine Mark, a talented engineer who constantly holds himself back in team meetings. Instead of sharing his innovative ideas, he sits quietly, fearing criticism from his peers. This reluctance not only stifles his professional growth, but also allows him to drift into feelings of isolation and sadness. Another common manifestation is a relentless tendency to procrastinate on personal and professional goals. This behavior often stems from a deep-seated fear of failure. The delay provides an excuse for not attempting something, rather than confronting the fear of potential rejection. Consider the case of Lisa, who has dreamed of starting her own business for years, but has repeatedly postponed her plans, creating elaborate excuses to justify her inaction. Each time she pushes back her launch date, she feeds the narrative that she is unprepared, deepening her sense of unworthiness. This procrastination only fuels her anxiety, creating a vicious cycle that keeps her perpetually stuck. Recognizing these patterns is crucial, as awareness is the first step toward healing. Acknowledging that you are experiencing these signs allows you to separate yourself from the discomfort and begin to analyze the reasons behind your actions. The journey to self-awareness can be uncomfortable, but is profoundly liberating. In many cases, the initial acknowledgement of playing small is akin to shining a light into a darkened room. Suddenly, the fears and doubts that once loomed large become less intimidating and more manageable. It's essential to confront the emotions associated with these patterns honestly. Reflecting on how they affect your life opens doors to understanding and connection, not just with yourself, but with others who share similar battles. Understanding the mental health issue is not just an intellectual exercise. It is an act of empowerment. By identifying how playing small impacts your emotional landscape, decision-making, and relationships, you can start dismantling the barriers that hold you back. This clarity provides fertile ground for growth and change. The realization that you are manifesting these signs can ignite a profound transformation, spurring you to confront your innermost thoughts and reshape your narrative. As we transition to the next chapter, we will explore how to break free from the paralyzing grip of fear and rediscover the courage that lies dormant within. Our focus will shift toward actionable steps and practical strategies that can help foster a sense of empowerment and liberation from the constraints of self-doubt. Remember, this journey is not taken alone, and your insights are valuable. I encourage you to share your thoughts, subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. The power to change begins with awareness, and together we can pave the way for a more fulfilling life. Chapter 2. Breaking Free from Fear's Grip. Fear has an uncanny ability to bind us, often more tightly than chains made of steel. Yet, the foundational truth is that you possess the inherent power to break these bonds and awaken to the life you truly desire. The journey to liberation starts with recognizing that fear is not a permanent state. It is a momentary emotional response that can be transformed. The origins of this transformation date back to ancient philosophies and modern psychological practices that emphasize the importance of embracing vulnerability as a catalyst for growth. Research from the American Psychological Association points to the profound impact that acknowledging and confronting fear can have on mental health. It is through this process that we reclaim our agency. Statistics reveal that fear is a universal experience, and understanding its prevalence can be both comforting and empowering. A survey conducted by the Anxiety and Depression Association of America found that around 18% of adults in the U.S. experience some form of anxiety disorder, which often stems from fear, whether rooted in past experiences, future uncertainties, or the ever-looming judgment of others. The reality is, you are not alone in this struggle, and many individuals have faced and conquered their fears. Consider the story of James, who had long harbored a passion for public speaking, but was paralyzed by anxiety each time he stepped onto the stage. Through a commitment to deliberate practice and exposing himself to his fears gradually, he transformed his relationship with his anxiety. It was not an easy road, but with each small victory, his confidence grew, ultimately leading him to inspire others through his powerful storytelling. Expert insights affirm that fear often arises from our brain's natural response to perceived threats. When we encounter fear, our bodies can enter a fight-or-flight state, prompting us to either face the challenge head-on or flee from it. However, what many do not realize is that you can retrain your brain to respond differently. Cognitive behavioral therapy has long been utilized as an effective approach to reshape thought patterns and reduce fear-driven behaviors. By actively engaging in self-reflection and challenging limiting beliefs, you can begin to create a new narrative, one that positions you as capable and resilient. The good news is that breaking free from fear's grip does not demand monumental shifts overnight. Instead, it requires small, consistent steps fueled by determination and self-compassion. It is essential to celebrate incremental progress and acknowledge that each step forward, no matter how tiny it may seem, is a testament to your strength. Think about an individual who learns to ride a bike after years of fearing a fall. Each hesitant push of the pedals represents a victory, reinforcing the idea that moving beyond fear is entirely achievable through persistence. As we venture further into this chapter, prepare to explore practical strategies that will empower you to confront fear with confidence. Recognizing fear as a natural part of the human experience opens the door to resilience. Understanding that it exists for a reason allows you to harness its energy to fuel your journey. Your ability to move past fear can redefine your life narrative, leading you toward profound fulfillment and connection. Embrace this empowerment as you possess the capacity to reclaim your narrative and step into the brilliance that awaits beyond your fears. The next sections promise to equip you with transformative techniques to not only recognize fear, but to dismantle its influence on your life. Take a moment to breathe deeply, acknowledging the courage it takes to embrace this journey of self-discovery. The effectiveness of confronting fear head-on, rather than allowing it to dictate your actions, stems from a well-documented psychological approach known as exposure therapy. This method is grounded in the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy and relies on the straightforward yet powerful idea that gradually facing what we fear can lead to desensitization and increased resilience. Scientific studies have demonstrated the impact of this technique, showing that individuals who engage in systematic desensitization can effectively reduce their anxiety levels. A landmark study published in the Journal of Anxiety Disorders found that individuals who participated in a structured exposure therapy program experienced a significant decrease in avoidance behaviors and anxiety, affirming the transformative nature of facing one's fears. Consider the compelling journey of Anna, a young woman whose profound fear of flying prevented her from pursuing career opportunities that required travel. For years, Anna's anxiety governed her decisions, confining her to a life of missed chances and unrealized dreams. Inspired by the stories of others who had overcome similar fears, she decided to embrace the principles of exposure therapy. Anna started by imagining herself on a plane, gradually progressing to visiting airports, and even boarding small flights. Each progressive step was daunting, yet through these repeated exposures, she began to regain control over her fear. Ultimately, her courage culminated in a plane trip across the country for a work assignment, where she not only excelled but also made invaluable connections that transformed her career trajectory. The scientific backing for this approach lies in understanding how anxiety impacts the brain. When faced with fear, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, activates, triggering a response that can overwhelm rational thought and promote avoidance. However, through repeated exposure to the feared stimulus, the brain slowly rewires itself, fostering a sense of familiarity and reducing the intensity of the fear response. This neuroplasticity underpins the idea that you are not destined to remain shackled by fear. Rather, with intentional practice, you can actively reshape your emotional landscape. Moreover, tackling fear in this manner cultivates valuable coping skills that can extend beyond the immediate fear itself. As Anna experienced, confronting her fear of flying bolstered her confidence in other areas of her life. She found herself more willing to engage in challenging conversations at work and take risks she previously would have shunned. The continuous practice of overcoming fears creates a virtuous cycle, where each conquered fear builds a foundation for tackling future challenges with greater ease. Understanding and implementing this transformative method is not only timely, but essential for anyone who seeks to reclaim their life from the clutches of fear. The urgency of learning these strategies cannot be overstated, as embracing your capacity for resilience can facilitate profound shifts in your experiences and relationships. Moving forward, commit to embracing discomfort as a pathway to growth, recognizing that on the other side of fear lies unbridled potential. The power to change is within your reach and is waiting to be unlocked by your willingness to confront your fears head-on. In the following section, we will delve into specific techniques you can employ to initiate this process of exposure and self-discovery. Prepare to challenge yourself and take action as we explore practical exercises designed to help you break free from fear's grasp and embrace the empowering journey toward your authentic self. Embrace the knowledge that you are not alone in this. Together, we will pave the way toward your transformation. To fully embrace the journey of breaking free from fear, it's essential to translate the principles of exposure therapy into actionable steps that you can implement in your daily life. This process begins with identifying a specific fear that has held you back, be it related to public speaking, social engagements, or personal pursuits. Once you discern the fear, it's critical to demystify it through gradual exposure, a process that, while challenging, paves the way for growth and resilience. Start by creating a fear hierarchy, where you list specific situations related to your fear from least to most anxiety-provoking. For example, if your fear relates to speaking in public, the least intimidating step could be simply talking in a small group, while the most intimidating might be delivering a speech before a large audience. This approach not only clarifies the steps you need to take, but allows you to tackle the fear progressively, experiencing small wins along the way. Next, commit to taking the first step on your list within the week. This could be as simple as initiating a conversation with a colleague or participating in a group discussion. The objective is to focus on the action rather than the outcome. Recognize and celebrate this small victory, as achieving even minor milestones builds momentum and reinforces a sense of competence. Each success boosts your confidence and makes the next challenge feel more attainable. To enhance your practice, incorporate mindfulness techniques to ground yourself during these experiences. Breathing exercises can significantly reduce anxiety. Before facing a fear-triggering situation, take a moment to inhale deeply for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This technique calms the nervous system and fosters clarity in moments that may feel overwhelming. Additionally, visualize your success. Picture yourself engaging in the activity confidently and imagine how it will feel to accomplish it. Visualization primes your brain for success and reduces fear-related tension. Throughout this process, it's crucial to practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that setbacks may occur along the way, and this is perfectly normal. What matters is how you respond to these moments. Instead of viewing them as failures, see them as opportunities to reassess and try again. Implementing a mindset shift to view challenges as growth opportunities rather than threats will exponentially empower your journey. Journaling about your experiences can also help you reflect on both successes and areas for improvement, creating a tangible record of your progress. As you engage in this process, remember that each small step contributes to your overall journey of transformation. The path to breaking free from fear is cumulative. With each action, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of navigating challenges with grace and resilience. In our next chapter, we will explore the transformative power of rewriting your inner narrative. How changing the way you speak to yourself can significantly impact your mindset and emotional well-being. Prepare to dive deeper into the process of self-exploration and empowerment as we unveil effective strategies for reshaping your thoughts. And as we embark on this next section, I encourage you to engage with this community by subscribing to Mindset Liberation, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts or suggestions. Your journey is important, and together, we can foster an encouraging environment that promotes growth and success. Let's step forward together, ready to illuminate your path toward self-discovery and fulfillment. Chapter 3. Rewriting your inner narrative. Every day, an internal dialogue shapes the way we perceive ourselves and the world around us. This internal narrative, often filled with self-doubt and negative beliefs, serves as both a reflection of our past experiences and a blueprint for our potential future. Rewriting this narrative is not only possible, it is imperative for building a life grounded in confidence and fulfillment. The process of transforming how we speak to ourselves has its roots in cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasizes that the way we think directly impacts our feelings and behaviors. By addressing and altering these thought patterns, we lay the foundation for profound personal growth. Statistics reveal that a significant percentage of individuals struggle with negative self-talk. According to research conducted by the National Science Foundation, the average person has approximately 60,000 thoughts a day, many of which are self-critical and counterproductive. This overwhelming number highlights how easily our minds can veer towards negativity, reinforcing unhealthy cycles that lead to anxiety and depression. It is crucial to understand that you are not alone if you find yourself caught in this relentless loop of self-deprecation. Countless others experience it too. Consider the story of Lisa, who continually battled feelings of inadequacy despite her numerous achievements. Each time she faced a new challenge, her mind would echo phrases like, "You're not smart enough," or "You'll never succeed." It was only when Lisa began to explore the concept of self-compassion and consciously adjusted her internal dialogue that a significant shift occurred. By replacing her destructive thoughts with affirmations such as "I am capable" and "I have what it takes," she noticed a gradual increase in her confidence. Lisa's journey serves as an empowering reminder of the potential for change inherent in each of us. Psychological experts emphasize the importance of this practice. Dr. Kristen Neff, a pioneer in self-compassion research, notes that cultivating a kinder inner voice not only enhances emotional resilience, but also fosters greater motivation and engagement in life. The science supports this transformative power. When we replace negative self-talk with constructive dialogue, our brains can rewire themselves, enhancing motivation and reducing the emotional impact of stress. This shift in mindset does not merely provide a temporary boost. It can create lasting change that reverberates through every facet of your life, from personal relationships to career aspirations. To illustrate, think about the transformative potential of simply changing the way you introduce yourself in social situations. If you habitually lead with your perceived flaws, like saying, "I'm not very good at this," try turning that narrative around. Instead, say, "I'm learning and growing in this area." This seemingly minor shift can have a profound impact, not only on how others perceive you, but more importantly, on how you perceive yourself. Embracing the journey of rewriting your inner narrative empowers you to take control of your emotional landscape. Acknowledging that your thoughts do not define you, but rather can be reshaped to reflect your true potential, sets the stage for an enriching and transformative experience. Every step taken towards fostering positive self-talk is a step towards empowerment and a more authentic life. As we progress to the next section, we will delve into practical techniques you can employ to further fine-tune your inner narrative and build a solid foundation of self-belief. Prepare for actionable insights that will embolden you to transform your mindset and enhance your emotional well-being. Together, let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, where the possibilities are limitless. Remember, your thoughts are powerful. Choose to make them work for you, not against you. The journey of rewriting your inner narrative is powerful, as it taps into the fundamental human experience of thought and emotion. Understanding why this method is effective is crucial for anyone looking to transform their self-perception and overall quality of life. At its core, the practice of changing your internal dialogue is rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, which posits that our thoughts directly influence our feelings and behaviors. When you actively work to shift your self-talk, you begin to alter the cognitive pathways that govern your emotional responses. This means that with consistent effort, you can effectively rewire your brain to favor positive and constructive thoughts over the negative and limiting ones. Scientific research supports the effectiveness of this approach. A study conducted at the University of Pennsylvania examined the neurological impacts of cognitive restructuring, a process closely related to rewriting your inner narrative. Researchers found that there is a significant relationship between positive self-affirmation and activation in areas of the brain associated with self-referential processing and emotional regulation. Participants who engaged in positive self-talk demonstrated a decrease in levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, indicating a reduction in anxiety and defensive responses. This illustrates that actively promoting positive self-thought can create a more supportive mental environment conducive to personal growth and improved mental health. A compelling case study reinforcing this idea is that of Mark, who spent years grappling with low self-esteem due to the internal beliefs instilled by a critical upbringing. Mark often found himself articulating comments like, "I never do anything right," or "I don't deserve happiness." This negative inner dialogue led him into a cycle of depression and avoidance, significantly affecting his personal and professional relationships. After attending a workshop on transforming self-talk, he was introduced to the concept of affirmations and the power of constructive internal dialogue. Determined to change, Mark began to consciously substitute his damaging thoughts with affirming ones. Whenever he caught himself engaging in negative self-talk, he would pause and recite empowering statements like, "I am worthy of success," or "I bring value to my team." Over time, Mark's commitment to this practice gradually shifted his mindset. He reported increased confidence in social situations, improved performance at work, and an overall uplift in his emotional well-being. Mark's transformation underscores the transformative power of rewriting one's inner narrative. It is an urgent undertaking for those caught in cycles of self-doubt and negative thinking, as the cost of remaining imprisoned by such thoughts can be enormous. Not only does it hinder personal growth, but it can also lead to emotional distress and diminished relationships. By embracing the practice of positive self-talk and self-affirmation, individuals can revitalize their sense of self-worth and navigate life's challenges with a newfound resilience. Understanding that this method is not merely a conceptual exercise, but a viable path to genuine transformation can instill hope and motivation. It empowers you to take an active role in changing how you perceive your capabilities and legacy. The urgency to implement this strategy cannot be overstated. Every moment spent in negative self-talk robs you of the joy of potential growth and happiness. As we transition to the next segment, prepare to explore concrete techniques that can help you implement this methodology effectively in your daily life. Together, we will unlock the full potential of your inner narrative, paving the way for renewed confidence and emotional well-being. Embrace this pivotal opportunity to harness the power of your thoughts in shaping a more vibrant and fulfilling reality. To effectively implement the process of rewriting your inner narrative, it's essential to approach it with intention and regular practice. Start by identifying specific areas in your life where negative self-talk or limiting beliefs tend to arise. Perhaps it's during moments of self-reflection, while facing new challenges, or when comparing yourself to others. By pinpointing these triggers, you lay the groundwork for meaningful change. Next, create a dedicated journal or a digital document where you can document your negative thoughts as they arise. Take note of the negative self-talk, the situations in which they occur, and the underlying beliefs fueling those thoughts. This practice serves as a reflective exercise that helps you observe patterns in your thinking without judgment. Once you've identified recurring negative thoughts, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought based on reality? What evidence do I have to support or refute this belief? This simple questioning technique opens the door to critical thinking and shifts your focus from automatic negativity to reasoned perspective. Now comes the empowering part, transforming these negative beliefs into positive affirmations. For each negative thought you documented, craft a corresponding affirmation that emphasizes your strengths and capabilities. For example, if a frequent thought is, "I am not capable," reframe it into, "I am capable and continuously growing." Write these affirmations down and place them where you'll see them daily, on your mirror, your workspace, or even on your phone. Repeating these affirmations consistently helps drill them into your subconscious, gradually reshaping your self-perception. Consider incorporating a daily practice of visualization alongside your affirmations. Set aside a few minutes each morning to visualize your ideal self or the achievements you aspire to. Picture yourself embracing challenges with confidence, acting in alignment with your new narrative. This method creates a necessary emotional connection, reinforcing your belief in the affirmations you recite and the goals you wish to achieve. To further build momentum, strive for small wins that align with your affirmations. Say you've identified confidence as a core trait you need to cultivate. Actively seek opportunities to engage in situations that may challenge you, yet align with this quality. Whether it's volunteering to speak in a meeting or joining a community group, celebrating these small victories propels your transformative journey forward. Each accomplishment reinforces the new narrative you are crafting, reminding you that positive change is within your reach. As you engage in this practice, be sure to reflect on your progress regularly. Set aside time weekly to review your journal entries, noting the shifts in your thought patterns, emotions, and behaviors. Acknowledging your growth fosters a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to continue your journey. Remember, transforming your narrative is not a race. It's an ongoing process that deserves both patience and celebration. As we conclude this chapter, prepare to dive into the next section, where we will explore overcoming doubt and taking bold steps toward your dreams. Together, we will navigate the techniques necessary to push beyond uncertainty and embrace calculated risks that align with your new mindset. Your journey is important, and I encourage you to share your thoughts along the way. Subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and let us know your personal insights and suggestions for the next steps in your journey. Each engagement creates a supportive community dedicated to your growth and fulfillment. Embrace this moment, and let's embark on the next phase of your transformative journey together. Chapter 4. Overcoming doubt and taking bold steps. Doubt has a way of creeping into our minds, subtly eroding our confidence and stifling our potential. Yet the truth is that overcoming this doubt is not only possible, it is essential for living a fulfilling life. Transforming your relationship with doubt allows you to take bold steps towards your aspirations and fully engage with your potential. This shift is grounded in psychological principles that highlight the power of self-efficacy, our belief in our ability to succeed. Research from psychologist Albert Bandura emphasizes that self-efficacy is a critical determinant of how we approach challenges, affecting our motivation and perseverance. Studies have shown that individuals with high self-efficacy are more likely to embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth instead of succumbing to fear or avoidance. An American Psychological Association study revealed that people who cultivate a strong sense of self-efficacy are more resilient in the face of setbacks. This understanding reveals that the first action you can take toward overcoming doubt is building a robust belief in your ability to navigate obstacles. Consider the relatable story of Rachel, an aspiring author who was consumed by doubt, questioning whether her voice was significant enough to be heard. Each time she sat down to write, an internal critic whispered thoughts like, "What makes you think you're a writer?" Or "No one will want to read your story." These thoughts locked her in a cycle of inaction, feeding her anxiety further. It wasn't until she joined a supportive writing group and began sharing her work that she discovered her fears were unfounded. Through positive reinforcement from her peers and experiencing the act of sharing, Rachel started to see her potential. With each word she wrote and every compliment she received, her self-doubt gradually diminished and her confidence flourished. The origins of doubt often lie in fear. The fear of failure, judgment, or the unknown. This fear can be paralyzing and is often exacerbated by external pressures and comparisons. It is crucial to recognize that doubt is a common experience. Nearly everyone grapples with it at some point in their lives. For instance, a survey conducted by the National Institute of Mental Health indicated that over 70% of people reported feeling inadequate when trying to achieve their goals. Acknowledging that doubt is a shared human experience can pave the way for a greater sense of solidarity and motivation as you confront your own challenges. Experts emphasize the importance of reframing doubt as a natural part of the journey rather than an insurmountable barrier. By embracing doubt as a signal that you are stepping outside your comfort zone, you can convert it into a motivator for action instead of a deterrent. This mindset shift allows you to explore courageous decisions, not as an act of defiance against doubt, but as a means of engaging with it directly. To reinforce your ability to take bold steps, it's essential to cultivate a habit of setting realistic, incremental goals. This approach creates opportunities for regular successes, which further chip away at feelings of doubt. Reflecting on those achievements reminds you of your capacity to overcome adversity and reinforces a belief in your own competence. As we navigate through this transformative chapter, prepare to delve into practical strategies that will empower you to banish doubt and take decisive steps toward your aspirations. Together, we will unlock the potential within you, to act boldly and fearlessly. Remember, the pathway to progress begins with the belief that you have the power to transcend doubt, opening the door to a more vibrant and fulfilling life. The effectiveness of overcoming doubt and taking bold steps is deeply rooted in the psychology of behavior change and cognitive restructuring. One of the most compelling reasons this method works lies in the concept of exposure. Just as exposure therapy helps individuals confront and manage their fears, intentionally stepping into situations that induce self-doubt can gradually desensitize you to those feelings. This approach supports the idea that action precedes confidence. When you choose to act despite feeling uncertain, you challenge the very thoughts that try to hold you back. The mind begins to recognize that doubt does not equate to inability, creating a new feedback loop of feedback-driven growth and resilience. Scientific research supports the transformative power of this method. A landmark study published in the journal Psychological Science demonstrated that individuals who repeatedly engaged in challenging activities, even under the shadow of doubt, displayed significantly higher levels of confidence over time. Participants who set small, achievable goals and acted on them reported feeling more empowered and capable, directly attributing their increased self-confidence to their willingness to confront uncertainty. They found that every successful completion of a goal, no matter how small, solidified their belief in their capacity to take on larger challenges. Consider the inspiring journey of Tom, an engineer who had always dreamed of starting his own technology company but was paralyzed by self-doubt. After years of working for others, he felt trapped by the fear of failure and the unknown, which led him to continuously procrastinate on his business plans. However, Tom discovered a local entrepreneurship program that encouraged participants to take incremental steps toward their goals. Motivated by the supportive community he found there, Tom decided to commit to applying this method. He started by setting small, manageable milestones, such as drafting a business plan or reaching out to potential mentors. Each small victory propelled Tom further along his journey, building his confidence and diluting the power of his self-doubt. He soon found himself preparing for investor meetings and pitching his idea with confidence, an outlook that had seemed far-fetched only months before. The success he achieved was not merely the result of his hard work, but also his decision to confront his doubts head-on, propelling him into action. Eventually, Tom launched his company, which has since gained traction, allowing him to turn his passion into a thriving business. This powerful transformation exemplifies how taking bold steps can fundamentally reshape your relationship with doubt. Understanding the urgency of learning to overcome self-doubt makes this method even more compelling. The ramifications of inaction due to fear are profound, often leading to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. By choosing to embrace discomfort, you unlock the door to possibility and success. This journey of taking bold steps not only changes your individual trajectory, but reinforces the notion that you are in control of your destiny. The act of moving forward, despite uncertainty, helps to dismantle the very doubts that threaten to undermine your aspirations. As you continue to explore this chapter, prepare to learn specific strategies that will further empower you to act decisively against doubt. We will delve into practical exercises designed to transform your mindset and behaviors, enabling you to seize opportunities and boldly engage with challenges. Remember, every small step counts in this process of growth. Embrace the journey ahead, as each action taken is a testament to your resilience and determination to overcome the doubts that have held you back for too long. Together, let's forge ahead and cultivate the courage necessary for profound transformation. To effectively overcome doubt and take bold steps forward, it's important to engage in a structured approach that allows you to build confidence gradually. Start by identifying one specific area in your life where you feel the most doubt. This could be related to your career, a personal project, or even relationships. Write this down, as articulating your feelings solidifies your commitment to change. Once you have pinpointed the source of your doubt, commit to setting small, actionable goals related to it. For example, if your goal is to speak more confidently in meetings, aim to contribute at least one idea or observation during your next meeting. This goal is specific, measurable, and achievable. And it allows you to take the first step without overwhelming yourself. Envision yourself successfully completing this goal. Visualize the positive response from your colleagues, which creates a mental blueprint for success. As you embark on this journey, embrace the power of the 2-minute rule. This technique encourages you to take immediate action for 2 minutes on the doubt-triggering task. Whether it's preparing a presentation or drafting an email that you've been putting off, start by committing to just 2 minutes of focused effort. This practice lowers the barrier to entry, making the task feel less daunting. Once those 2 minutes are up, you may find that you are motivated to continue as momentum begins to build. Another effective strategy involves reinforcing your motivation through positive self-talk and affirmations. Create a simple mantra that resonates with your aspirations, such as "I am capable of facing my fears," or "Every step I take leads me to success." Repeat this mantra daily, especially before engaging in activities that provoke self-doubt. Empowering oneself through positive language creates a shift in your mindset and instills a sense of determination that combats any lingering feelings of inadequacy. It's equally important to track your progress. Keep a journal where you document each small win. Reflect on your experiences regularly. Write about what worked, how you felt, and any challenges you encountered. This reflection not only helps you recognize your growth, but provides valuable insights into patterns and triggers related to your doubt. By celebrating these small victories, you cultivate a habit of acknowledging your progress, reinforcing the belief that you can indeed overcome obstacles. As you incorporate these methods into your daily life, take a moment to celebrate each small achievement. Whether you successfully spoke up in a meeting or simply took that first step in your project, acknowledging these wins contributes to building your confidence. The more you practice taking bold steps, the more your self-doubt will wane, making way for a resilient and empowered version of yourself. As this chapter concludes, prepare yourself for our next exploration, where we will delve into building unshakable self-belief. This next section will equip you with deeper strategies to fortify your confidence and cultivate a mindset that readily embraces challenges. Remember that your journey toward overcoming doubt is just beginning, and there is a supportive community gathered around you in this process. For added encouragement, I invite you to subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your thoughts or suggestions. Together, we can navigate this transformative journey, uplift one another, and move forward with courage and clarity. Embrace the power of small steps. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 5. Building Unshakable Self-Belief. Self-belief is the cornerstone of personal empowerment and the key that unlocks untapped potential. The journey to building unshakable self-belief is not merely a motivational concept. It is a profound transformation that anyone can achieve with dedication and practice. When you cultivate a strong belief in yourself, you lay a foundation for resilience, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with confidence. The origins of self-belief can be traced back to theories of self-efficacy developed by psychologist Albert Bandura, which assert that our beliefs in our capabilities significantly influence our performance and persistence in achieving tasks. Statistics shed light on how crucial self-belief is in enhancing mental health and well-being. A study by the American Psychological Association highlights that individuals with higher self-esteem tend to report lower levels of anxiety and depression. Corroborating this, research conducted by the University of California demonstrated that positive self-perception can lead to more successful problem-solving and coping strategies. The results are clear. Enhancing self-belief is not just a feel-good exercise, but a science-backed necessity for improving personal outcomes and emotional stability. Take, for instance, the inspiring story of Maya, a young woman who struggled with feelings of inadequacy stemming from her turbulent childhood. Constantly criticized and made to feel small, Maya entered adulthood burdened by self-doubt. As she pursued a career in finance, she often found herself second-guessing her abilities, terrified of making mistakes. However, her journey took a pivotal turn when she decided to join a leadership development program that focused on nurturing self-belief. Through workshops, mentorship, and challenging exercises that pushed her beyond her comfort zone, Maya began to rewrite her internal narrative. Each small victory she achieved, whether it was leading a team meeting or successfully completing a challenging project, fortified her belief in her abilities. The impact of such experiences aligns with research findings indicating that self-affirmation processes can actively reshape self-perception. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals who engaged in self-affirmation exercises experienced marked increases in self-esteem and general well-being, underlining the importance of encouraging self-reflection and positive reinforcement. This effective self-affirmation demonstrates that anyone can nurture their self-belief through intentional practices. Moreover, fostering unshakable self-belief prepares you to face life's uncertainties with greater courage and resiliency. When you believe in yourself, you begin to perceive challenges as opportunities rather than threats. This mindset shift not only opens doors to new possibilities, but propels you to take bold actions that align with your authentic self. As you embark on the journey to build unshakable self-belief, it is crucial to recognize that this transformation does not happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and a willingness to confront limiting beliefs. The empowering realization that self-belief can be cultivated will inspire you to take small yet impactful steps toward change. The sincerity of these transformations is palpable. As you redefine your self-narrative, you empower yourself to embrace your unique strengths and capabilities. Resilience becomes your ally, enabling you to take risks without the fear of failure overshadowing your potential for success. With a solid foundation of self-belief, you can chart a course toward a more fulfilling and confident life. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into cultivating resilience in uncertain times, exploring techniques and strategies to sustain your self-belief even when faced with adversity. Together, we will uncover actionable insights that reinforce your inner strength and empower you to thrive. Remember, you have the ability to build a lasting sense of self-belief, and your journey toward becoming your most empowered self is just beginning. Building unshakable self-belief is fundamentally effective because it creates a psychological framework that allows individuals to confront challenges with greater confidence and tenacity. This method works on the principle that our beliefs directly influence our behavior. When we cultivate a strong belief in ourselves, we are more likely to take action, persevere in the face of setbacks, and ultimately succeed. The empowering nature of self-belief cannot be overstated. Once you begin to see yourself as capable, your capacity to tackle obstacles expands exponentially. The effectiveness of this approach is backed by extensive research in psychology. According to a study published in the journal Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, individuals with heightened self-belief not only achieve better outcomes in academic and professional settings, but also report greater satisfaction in their personal lives. The researchers discovered that when people practice self-affirmation, reflecting on their values and accomplishments, they experienced an increase in motivation and a decrease in self-doubt. This correlation emphasizes that fostering self-belief is not merely a motivational exercise. It's a strategic method for enhancing overall life satisfaction and performance. A powerful real-life example of this transformation can be seen in the journey of Chris, a high school teacher who had always doubted his capacity to lead. Despite his dedication to his students, he felt inadequate in taking on leadership roles within the school community due to a deep-seated belief that he wasn't good enough. When a new principal introduced a professional development program centered around self-belief and growth mindset, Chris saw an opportunity for change. Through practical exercises and workshops designed to enhance self-efficacy, Chris learned how to recognize his value and the unique contributions he brought to the educational environment. He was encouraged to document and share his successes, both big and small, which helped him realize the significant impact he had on his students and colleagues. With each sharing session, Chris noticed a shift in his self-perception, evolving from a self-proclaimed average teacher to a recognized leader who inspired others. This transformation culminated in his acceptance of a leadership role in the school, where he implemented innovative strategies that positively impacted the student body. The urgency of embracing this method lies in the tangible benefits it can yield in everyday life. Without a solid foundation of self-belief, you may find yourself unable to seize opportunities that align with your passions and aspirations. Each day spent doubting your abilities is a day lost to potential. Empowering yourself to build self-belief is not only a pathway to personal success, it is a crucial investment in your mental and emotional well-being. Emphasizing self-belief fortifies your resilience, enabling you to navigate adversity and face challenges head-on rather than backing away. Ultimately, understanding that self-belief can be actively cultivated shifts the narrative from one of helplessness to one of empowerment. You possess the tools to reshape your self-perception, and in doing so, sculpt your life along the way. When self-belief becomes your guiding principle, it manifests in a positive outlook that reverberates through your actions, inviting growth and opportunity into your life. As we transition to the next section, prepare to explore resilience in uncertain times. We will delve into strategies that will not only reinforce your self-belief, but equip you with the tools needed to withstand life's inevitable challenges. Embrace the journey of growth that lies ahead, knowing that by nurturing your self-belief, you are laying the groundwork for unshakable resilience and a brighter, more empowered future. To build unshakable self-belief, it is essential to take careful and intentional steps that reinforce your confidence and reshape your inner dialogue. Start by identifying specific areas of your life where self-doubt tends to emerge. Reflect on moments when you question your capabilities, whether it's in your personal life, career, or social situations. Writing these down can help clarify your thoughts and establish a clear foundation for change. Once you have pinpointed these areas, the next step is to create a personal affirmation statement. This statement should highlight your strengths and capabilities, serving as a powerful reminder of what you can achieve. For example, if you often doubt your ability to lead, your affirmation could be, "I am a capable leader who inspires others." Ensure that your affirmation is positive, personal, and present tense, as this reinforces the belief you want to cultivate. Make it a habit to repeat this affirmation daily, ideally in front of a mirror. Doing so not only conditions your mind to accept these beliefs, but also helps you embody the confidence you seek. To further enhance self-belief, implement a practice known as the Success Journal. Each evening, take a few minutes to jot down 3 accomplishments or positive experiences from your day, no matter how small. Celebrate these wins as they accumulate, reinforcing the idea that you are making progress and achieving your goals. For instance, if you managed to engage in a tough conversation or completed a challenging task, recognize these as successes. This simple exercise helps shift the focus from self-doubt to gratitude and acknowledgement of personal achievements, building a powerful feedback loop of positivity. Additionally, it's crucial to expose yourself to challenges gradually. Start with small, manageable tasks that push your boundaries without overwhelming you. If you struggle with public speaking, for instance, begin by sharing your thoughts in small group discussions or with trusted friends. Each small victory lays the groundwork for more significant accomplishments, increasing your confidence as you see your abilities in action. With time, these incremental steps will diminish your fears, leading to a noticeable transformation in how you view yourself. In moments when doubt resurfaces, because it inevitably will, introduce a technique called the doubt storm. When feelings of inadequacy arise, instead of avoiding them, sit down and write down every fearful thought you have about yourself. Next to each thought, challenge it by questioning its validity and replacing it with a positive counter-argument. For example, if the thought is, "I will fail," you can counter with, "I have succeeded in the past and I am capable of handling challenges." This exercise empowers you to confront doubt directly and provides clarity, helping to rewire your thought patterns over time. As you implement these strategies and experience small wins, take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. This practice of self-recognition is vital for reinforcing self-belief. Remember, growth is a process, and each step taken is significant. In our next chapter, we will explore cultivating resilience in uncertain times, equipping you with tools to maintain your self-belief, and navigate life's challenges with tenacity. Together, we will unveil actionable insights to bolster your inner strength and prepare you for whatever comes your way. I encourage you to engage with us, subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your thoughts or suggestions for developing the channel. Your journey is important, and we are here to support each other as we grow and thrive. Together, let's move forward, armed with the unwavering belief that you can overcome any obstacle in your path. Chapter 6. Cultivating Resilience in Uncertain Times. In a world marked by unpredictability and constant change, the ability to cultivate resilience is not just an asset, it is a necessity. Resilience allows individuals to bounce back from challenges, adapt to difficult situations, and thrive, even in the face of adversity. As we delve into this chapter, it's essential to recognize that resilience is not an innate characteristic reserved for a select few. It is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. The journey to cultivating resilience starts with a shift in mindset, allowing you to embrace the trials of life as opportunities for growth. The origins of resilience as a psychological concept can be traced to research conducted by psychologists in the 1970s who studied various populations facing extreme adversities. These studies revealed that resilience is a fundamental aspect of human psychology, characterized by one's ability to endure stress and recover from setbacks. A key finding from this research is that resilient individuals exhibit a growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, which emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. Statistics further illustrate the importance of resilience in facing life's challenges. The American Psychological Association reports that individuals with higher resilience tend to experience lower levels of anxiety and depression, and are more capable of coping with stress effectively. In fact, a survey conducted among nurses during the pandemic found that those who considered themselves resilient reported significantly lower burnout levels compared to their peers, highlighting the tangible benefits of developing resilience in high-pressure environments. A powerful illustration of resilience in action is the story of Alex, a small business owner who faced overwhelming challenges when the pandemic struck. Forced to close his shop, Alex experienced waves of uncertainty and fear that threatened his business and livelihood. Rather than succumbing to despair, he decided to view this as an opportunity to adapt. With determination, Alex pivoted his business model to focus on online sales, utilized social media to engage with customers, and collaborated with local businesses for mutual support. Through innovation and perseverance, Alex not only survived, but emerged with a revitalized sense of purpose and direction. His story is a testament to the capacity for resilience inherent within each of us, emphasizing that challenges, while daunting, can serve as catalysts for remarkable growth. The path to cultivating resilience involves adopting specific strategies that foster a stronger mental framework. First, it's crucial to establish a strong support network. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether they be friends, family, or mentors, provides essential encouragement and perspective during tough times. This support anchors you and reminds you of your inherent strength, reinforcing the belief that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. Another effective strategy is practicing mindfulness and self-compassion. Mindfulness techniques, including meditation and deep breathing exercises, help ground you in the present moment, alleviating anxiety about the future. Self-compassion encourages a kinder response to challenges. When setbacks occur, treating yourself with the same understanding you would offer a friend fosters resilience rather than self-criticism. As you begin to embrace these principles of resilience, remember that it is an ongoing journey. Building resilience takes time, patience, and the willingness to confront discomfort. The knowledge that you can train your mind to respond positively to adversity empowers you to approach life's uncertainties with confidence and hope. In our next chapter, we will explore strategies for embracing change and thriving in growth, honing your ability to adapt and flourish as you navigate the inevitable shifts in life's landscape. Together, we will uncover actionable insights to help you embrace change and see it as a pathway to new opportunities. I encourage you to stay engaged. Leave a comment with your thoughts, subscribe to Mindset Liberation, and share how you plan to cultivate resilience in your own life. Your journey toward resilience and transformation is just beginning, and together, we can forge a brighter, more empowered future. Cultivating resilience in uncertain times is effective because it empowers individuals to navigate life's challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. This approach helps instill a sense of agency, allowing you to take control of your reactions to difficult situations, rather than feeling victimized by them. The framework of resilience creates a mental and emotional toolkit that can be accessed when faced with adversity, enabling you to adapt and persevere, even when circumstances seem overwhelmingly difficult. Research supports the efficacy of resilience-building techniques. For instance, the Resilience Research Center at Dalhousie University has identified several key components that contribute to resilience, including social support, self-regulation, and the capacity to reframe negative experiences. Their studies show that individuals who actively work on developing these skills exhibit a marked increase in well-being, improved coping strategies, and heightened abilities to recover from stressors. This evidence suggests that resilience is not merely a trait one possesses, but rather a skill set that can be nurtured and expanded. Consider the inspiring story of Sarah, who faced a life-altering challenge when diagnosed with a chronic illness. Initially overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty, she experienced feelings of helplessness that threatened to consume her. However, Sarah decided to leverage her situation as an opportunity for personal growth. She sought out support groups where she connected with others facing similar challenges, sharing experiences and strategies for coping. Sarah quickly learned that resilience was not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about facing them with courage and finding meaning in the struggle. Through this network and her own determination, Sarah adopted a new mindset that focused on what she could control. She set small, manageable goals for herself, such as incorporating a daily meditation practice and learning more about her condition. Each achievement, no matter how small, reinforced her self-efficacy and fostered a sense of accomplishment. The transformation in her mental state was profound. Instead of seeing herself as a victim of circumstance, Sarah became an empowered advocate for her health, participating in community outreach and educating others about her condition. Her story is a powerful reminder that resilience can be built through intentional action and a shift in perspective. The urgency of cultivating resilience cannot be overstated. Research has indicated that chronic stress can lead to a host of physical and mental health issues, but when individuals practice resilience-building techniques, they can mitigate these adverse effects. A study published in the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology found that work-related stress levels decreased significantly among employees who engaged in resilience training programs, leading to improved job satisfaction and lower burnout rates. This reinforces the idea that building resilience is not just about surviving difficulty, it is about thriving despite it. Furthermore, actively cultivating resilience leads to better long-term outcomes, including improved emotional regulation, stronger relationships, and enhanced overall well-being. When you equip yourself with the tools to bounce back from adversity, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces your ability to face future challenges with confidence. As we progress through this chapter, remember that building resilience is a journey rather than a destination. Each step taken to develop resilience strengthens your capacity to cope with an unpredictable world. In the following section, we'll delve deeper into specific strategies to help you embrace change and thrive in the face of uncertainty, moving forward with a sense of purpose and resilience. Engage with us. Consider subscribing to Mindset Liberation, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts on your journey toward resilience. Together, we can explore and cultivate the strength to weather life's storms, armed with the confidence to face anything that comes our way. To cultivate resilience effectively, you can implement a structured approach that encourages growth and empowers you to face challenges head-on. Start by identifying a specific area where you feel uncertainty or fear. This could be related to work, relationships, or personal goals. Write down this area and reflect on the specific challenges you have faced or are currently facing. Clarity is key. Understanding exactly what you're dealing with will help you develop strategies tailored to those situations. Next, adopt the practice of setting incremental goals. Break down larger challenges into smaller, achievable tasks. For instance, if you're dealing with anxiety about public speaking, your first step could be to rehearse your presentation in front of a mirror. The second step might involve presenting to a close friend or family member. Each completed task, no matter how small, contributes to building momentum and reinforces your confidence. Keep a checklist of these tasks. Checking items off not only provides a sense of accomplishment, but visually demonstrates your progress. In addition to setting incremental goals, cultivate a daily practice of mindfulness or meditation. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each day focusing on your breath or engaging in guided visualization exercises. These practices can help center your thoughts, reduce anxiety, and improve emotional regulation, preparing you to tackle challenges with a clearer mind. As you meditate, visualize yourself overcoming obstacles with confidence and resilience. This mental imagery strengthens neural pathways associated with positive responses, allowing you to cultivate a mindset that embraces change rather than fearing it. Moreover, make it a habit to practice gratitude. Each evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for that day. This practice encourages positivity and helps shift your focus from challenges to the good present in your life. Over time, this can foster a more resilient mindset by reinforcing the idea that even amid difficulties, there are positives worth acknowledging. Celebrate these moments, as recognition of small victories fuels resilience and motivates you to continue your journey. Additionally, engage in self-reflection by journaling about your experiences and emotions. Reflect on challenging situations, what you learned from them, and how you responded. This exercise helps identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, a crucial step in developing resilience. You might discover that your responses to stressors can be altered or improved upon, empowering you to take control of your actions in the future. As you implement these practical strategies, remember to recognize and celebrate your progress, no matter how incremental it may seem. Each small win is a building block toward greater resilience. Acknowledge your achievements, whether they are facing a fear, meeting a goal, or simply taking the time to practice gratitude. These celebrations reinforce the belief in your capabilities and encourage continued effort in cultivating resilience. In the next chapter, we will delve into embracing change and thriving in growth, exploring how to adapt and flourish amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. This will provide you with tools to redefine how you view change and use it as a catalyst for personal development. I invite you to engage more with our community. Subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your personal experiences or suggestions for future content. Your journey toward resilience is a shared one, and together we can navigate the complexities of growth and transformation. Embrace the strength within you to face every challenge. A more empowered future awaits. Chapter 7: Embracing Change and Thriving in Growth. Embracing change is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and transformation. In a world that is constantly evolving, the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of change can significantly impact your overall well-being and success. This chapter will focus on how shifting your mindset toward change can lead to incredible opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Recognizing that change is not an enemy, but rather a catalyst for growth, is the first step towards cultivating resilience and embracing the journey ahead. The origins of this understanding can be traced to psychological theories of adaptability and resilience. Research in positive psychology has shown that individuals who view change as a challenge rather than a threat tend to experience better coping strategies and overall life satisfaction. This perspective aligns with the growth mindset concept introduced by psychologist Carol Dweck, which posits that people who believe their abilities can be developed are more likely to achieve success. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology highlights that those with a growth mindset are more resilient and equipped to handle change effectively, demonstrating that your perspective on change is crucial for personal growth. Statistics further illuminate the prevalence of change and its impact on individuals. According to a survey conducted by the American Psychological Association, nearly 70% of adults report feeling stressed due to change in their lives, whether it is related to work, relationships, or other personal circumstances. This statistic reveals just how common it is to encounter feelings of discomfort and anxiety surrounding change. However, recognizing the struggles associated with this common experience can be the key to embracing change more positively. A relatable example can be seen in the story of Jennifer, an experienced professional who found herself thrust into an entirely different industry during an unexpected career shift. Initially, Jenny felt overwhelmed by self-doubt and uncertainty about her ability to adapt. Rather than allowing fear to dictate her response, she chose to reframe the situation by viewing it as an opportunity for growth. With a proactive mindset, Jennifer enrolled in relevant courses, sought mentorship, and networked with professionals in her new field. Each small step she took helped shift her narrative from that of a reluctant participant to an empowered advocate for her own success. As she developed new skills and expanded her knowledge, her confidence blossomed, solidifying her belief in her ability to thrive amid change. Incorporating this mindset into your own life is vital for navigating transitions effectively. Embracing change requires intentional efforts to foster adaptability and resilience. Learning to view change as an opportunity for growth and a chance to learn generates excitement and reduces anxiety. Remember that every experience, positive or negative, contributes to your journey and shapes your character. The urge to resist change is common, rooted in our desire for comfort and familiarity. However, by shifting your perspective and embracing the unknown, you empower yourself to uncover new avenues of potential. This mindset shift fosters a proactive approach to life's challenges, enabling you to become the architect of your own growth. As we move into the next section, we will delve into practical strategies for not only embracing change, but thriving within it. You will learn actionable techniques to help you navigate transitions with confidence and harness the power of change as a stepping stone to personal and professional advancement. I invite you to stay engaged with us throughout this journey. Subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your thoughts or personal experiences. Together, let's build a community of resilient individuals ready to embrace change and thrive in every aspect of our lives. Your future is not just a reflection of your circumstances. It's an unfolding journey filled with infinite possibilities awaiting your embrace. The effectiveness of embracing change as a catalyst for growth lies in its transformative potential to reshape our mindset and enhance our overall resilience. When we actively choose to accept change rather than resist it, we empower ourselves to navigate life's uncertainties with a sense of agency and adaptability. This approach fundamentally alters how we perceive obstacles, allowing us to view challenges as opportunities for self-improvement and innovation. Psychological research consistently supports this perspective, showing that individuals who adopt a positive attitude toward change tend to experience reduced anxiety and increased satisfaction in their personal and professional lives. A prominent study published in the journal Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin highlights the correlation between adaptability and emotional intelligence. Participants who viewed change as an opportunity for growth demonstrated higher levels of emotional intelligence, allowing them to better manage stress and build meaningful connections with others. This suggests that embracing change enhances not only individual well-being but also social dynamics, which can be crucial for personal and professional development. The evidence indicates that when we learn to see change positively, it nurtures resilience and a more profound sense of purpose in our lives. Consider the real-life transformation of David, who faced significant upheaval after losing his job during an economic downturn. Initially, he felt paralyzed by fear and uncertainty, overwhelmed by the weight of his situation. However, after recognizing the potential for growth in this moment, David committed to reframing his perspective. Instead of viewing his job loss as a setback, he began to see it as an opening to reevaluate his career path. He made a deliberate choice to enroll in online courses and diversify his skill set. Each new skill he learned helped to transform his initial despair into renewed hope and determination. David leveraged networking opportunities, connecting with others in industries that piqued his interest. His proactive approach led to unexpected collaborations and friendships, furthering his professional development. Over time, he not only secured a new job, but also discovered a passion for a field he had never considered before. This journey of transformation illustrates the profound impact of embracing change as an opportunity for personal growth and fulfillment. The urgency of adopting this mindset cannot be overstated. In today's fast-paced world, change is not the exception, but the norm. Those who cling to comfort zones often find themselves overwhelmed by stress and left struggling to adapt when challenges arise. Conversely, individuals who cultivate a mindset of embracing change are equipped to respond with agility and creativity, allowing them to thrive in uncertainty. This proactive approach can dramatically reshape personal and professional trajectories, enabling you to seize opportunities that would otherwise remain hidden. To fully harness the power of embracing change, it is essential to practice self-reflection. Take time to analyze your past experiences with change. How did you respond? What strategies helped you navigate those transitions? Reflecting on your experiences allows you to identify patterns in your reactions and better equips you to handle future changes. This ongoing process of self-assessment fosters a deeper understanding of your own capabilities and strengthens your resilience. In our next segment, we will explore actionable strategies and practical techniques to further support your journey of embracing change and discovering growth within it. Together, we will develop the skills needed to approach life's transitions with confidence and grace. I encourage you to engage with this journey, subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your thoughts on how embracing change has impacted your life. Let us cultivate a community that thrives through challenges, ready to embrace every opportunity for growth that comes our way. Change is not merely a reality we live with. It is the very essence of progress and fulfillment waiting to be realized. To effectively embrace change and thrive in growth, it's essential to approach the process with an intentional mindset and a structured plan. Start by identifying a specific area in your life where change is imminent or needed. This could be related to your career, a hobby, or a personal relationship. Write down this area and reflect on what it is that you hope to change. This initial act of recognition sets the stage for your journey and makes the challenges ahead feel more manageable. Once you have pinpointed the area of focus, set clear and achievable goals. Break these goals into smaller, actionable steps. For instance, if you are looking to change careers, rather than feeling overwhelmed by the thought of starting anew, outline specific steps such as updating your resume, researching job openings, and networking with individuals in your desired field. Each step should be measurable, allowing you to track your progress and celebrate small victories along the way. As you take these initial steps, incorporate a practice of visualization. Spend a few minutes each day envisioning the successful outcomes of the changes you are pursuing. Picture yourself confidently navigating the new scenarios, whether it's interviewing for a job or adopting a healthier lifestyle. This imagery reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed, creating a mental framework that supports your commitment to embracing change. Adopting a growth mindset is another crucial technique. Remind yourself that learning and growth often come from discomfort. When faced with challenges, frame them as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to your progress. If self-doubt arises, a common response to change, counter it by recalling past experiences where you successfully navigated challenges. Acknowledge the skills you built and the resilience you developed through those experiences. This shift in perspective helps to mitigate fear and encourages you to step outside your comfort zone. Another component of this journey is surrounding yourself with a supportive network. Engage with friends, family, or mentors who encourage your growth and can provide valuable feedback. Share your goals and progress with them. This not only holds you accountable, but also fosters a sense of community and support. Consider joining groups or forums related to the changes you want to make. The synergy created from communal experiences can energize you and provide fresh perspectives that enhance your growth. As you implement these techniques, focus on celebrating your small wins. Each step you take toward embracing change, no matter how minor, deserves recognition. Whether it's a successful conversation about your dreams or applying for that job, acknowledging these achievements helps reinforce the positive momentum you've created. This celebration builds confidence and motivates you to continue taking action, even when the path gets difficult. Journaling can also be a powerful tool throughout this process. Dedicate time each week to reflect on your progress, thoughts, and feelings as you navigate change. Writing provides clarity, allowing you to identify what is working and what might need adjustment. It can also serve as a safe space to express your concerns and triumphs, further solidifying your commitment to personal growth. If you find these strategies resonate with you and inspire a deeper exploration, I invite you to subscribe to Mindset Liberation, like this video, and share your insights on how you plan to tackle change in your life. Your participation enriches our community and propels us all forward together. Embrace this opportunity for growth. Change is not just a challenge to be faced, but a pathway to discovering your true potential. In conclusion, Stop Settling: How to Push Past Fear and Live Fully serves as a comprehensive guide to transforming your life by confronting fears, nurturing self-belief, and embracing change. Throughout this journey, we've explored practical strategies and actionable steps that empower you to break free from the limitations that hold you back. From recognizing the hidden costs of playing small to cultivating resilience in the face of uncertainty, you now possess the tools to foster a mindset of growth and confidence. Remember, embracing change is not merely an option, but a vital catalyst for personal growth and fulfillment. Your journey toward living fully is ongoing, and each step you take is a testament to your strength and determination. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this content. Your commitment to self-improvement is truly commendable. If you found this video inspiring or helpful, please like it, share your thoughts in the comments, and consider subscribing to Mindset Liberation for more insights and guidance on your personal growth journey. Together, we can continue to support one another in thriving and living life to its fullest potential.